Hey family, welcome back. I'm your favorite life and relationship strategist, MarshaunO, and I wanted to come to you today and talk to you about your relationship and how it is a reflection upon yourself. I know that some people are like, what does that even mean? Like, why would no. I didn't choose this relationship. No, it's not a reflection on me. And I just want to read this quote to you before I move any further. The people we are in relationships with are always a mirror reflecting our own beliefs, and simultaneously we are mirrors reflecting their beliefs. By Shakti Gawain. I know that I'm messing that up. SHAKTI GAWAIN. Now, if somebody know how to pronounce it better than me, let me know. I don't, but I love that because it is very, very true. And just like you attracted that person that attracted you, because there is something in you that is reflecting back to them and vice versa. Like y'all both chose each other. You're a mirror reflection of each other. And so there's just some things that you have to think about, some questions that you need to ask yourself. Like, do I have an unhealthy relationship with myself? Or is my relationship on point? Is it on par? Like, speaking about this today doesn't mean that you have to have a bad relationship. It's just something for you to think about. Have you ever thought about your relationships and how they are a reflection of you? The people that you attract into your life, the people that you gravitate toward, the people that you stay away from. Do you have an unhealthy relationship with yourself? Or is your relationship on par? How much do you love yourself? How much self-care do you have in your life? How often are you anxious or rowdy? How often are you pissed off and mad? Like, how often are you calm and at a zen level? Is this your state all the time? Like, these are just questions that you need to think about, take in, and say, you know what, I am a little bit crazy. And I can see why I keep attracting old girl that acts like X. Because I am that way myself. You know what? I am a little bit selfish, and I can see why I keep attracting all these selfish ass people, because I'm selfish myself. Like, just think about it. The next thing to think about is, have you found your true identity, or do you look toward others to define you? Like, how much do you know about you? How much do you like being around you? How many people are you looking for and seeking the answer before you move toward the next thing, the next step? Should I do this? Does this sound right? You're looking for everybody's approval, but your own. Is it your identity, or is it somebody else's? Is it your identity, or is it your parents' identity of who they want you to be, and that's the person that you became? Have you found your true identity, or do you look toward others to get the answers in which you seek, or to define you? Another thing to think about, do you always find yourself arguing once the love hormones decrease? This is specifically in the relationship. Do you find yourself always arguing? Do you find yourself always happy? Do you, what this is referring to right here is the honeymoon stage. Once the honeymoon stage is over, do you find yourself still being attracted to and running toward that person? Or do you find yourself looking for somebody else because now that love, that newness is leaving toward them, and now the real person is showing up? You don't necessarily like the real person, but it's because you just really like the honeymoon stage. And so anybody, when it's time to move forward and grow the relationship, you run away from it. Like, where are you actually at? Are you happy with the person that you are, as well as the people that you attract into your life? Have you thought about you being a reflection of the people that you keep attracting into your life in one way or another? Or is this something that's brand new to you? Like, where are you at with this? Is this something that you can actually accept or reject? Do you constantly seek happiness from an external place? For instance, your partner. your parents, your friends, your mentors. And when that person doesn't continue to make you happy, then you start to resent him or her. Or are you okay with where you at? Your partner's okay where he or she is at. You find yourself not really arguing too much because y'all cool. Like, there's some arguments there, but by and large, y'all cool. There's some misunderstandings, but by and large, y'all cool. Y'all can actually have tough conversations. Not necessarily like everything that's being said, but you can sit there and actually listen to that point of view, understand your partner even more, understand your friends even more, understand your siblings even more, your parents even more. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything that's going on, but are you constantly seeking happiness from an external thing instead of taking care of yourself, instead of pouring into yourself with your own self-care, doing the things that make you happy? See, maybe just putting on your headphones and just taking a long walk in nature, taking a long walk in the woods, taking a long walk by the beach is your thing. That gives you happiness. Maybe just going to the movies with one movie and one movie and one movie and one movie, all of these back to back to back to back to back. Maybe that brings you happiness. Maybe just meditating for 15, 20 minutes, 2 hours, 5 hours is your thing. That makes you happy. Maybe reading books makes you happy. Maybe playing the violin. Maybe playing the piano. Maybe singing a song. Maybe playing the drums. Like, what brings you happiness outside of other people? If you had nobody else around, what would make you happy? Me personally, taking bubble baths makes me happy. Me personally, getting massages makes me happy. Me personally, reading a book makes me happy. Me personally, listening to calming music makes me happy. Me personally, growing spiritually makes me happy. Growing in my business makes me happy. Having a growth mindset makes me happy. Makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. But I'm not necessarily doing it for anybody else. I'm doing it for me because this is what makes me happy. Having long talks with my husband makes me happy. Playing with my daughter makes me happy. Where I block out time to actually play with her. Spend time with her, whether it's watching a movie or doing something educational, taking her outside to do X, Y, and Z, going to a play, whatever it is, having a play dates. That makes me happy. But what fills you up and makes you happy? Have you identified that stuff? Or are you just going along with everybody's flow? Are you going along with everybody else's programming? The fifth and final thing to think about is, do you have high self-esteem? Is your self-esteem low? Is your self-esteem somewhere in the middle? Do you love yourself? Are there little to no jealousy issues, or are your jealousy issues sky high? Have you dealt with your inner pain? Is there still something that you're holding on to that's actually holding you back and keeping you stuck? Have you thought about when you have these conversations with your spouse, with your partner, with your loved one, where they're at in their life's journey? If you're a person that likes personal development and self-help, etc., and working with coaches and having the growth mindset and moving your life forward, you're going to start to attract that type of person, those type of people into your life. Look at your circle. See, they say the 5 people that you're around, you actually make somewhere like the average of the 5 people that you hang around, you make that money. Like the average of, like if you guys actually talked about your dollar amount, your average is somewhere about what you would make with those 5 group of friends. And so if your 5 people that you hang out with that are most common in your life, most commonly around you that you're talking to, if they all are toxic, sis, bruh, you're probably toxic too. If your group of friends is actually growing, growth mindset, you can actually be just as emotional as you want to be, as vulnerable as you want to be, no matter your sex. You're probably with a group of people who are developing themselves, self-development, growth mindset, moving forward in life. No hangups. They've done their inner work. They let their inner child take a damn seat and stop running the show. Think about the people that you're hanging around. It's not just money either. Think about the conversations that you have. Are you guys always gossiping and talking about X person? Or are you talking about what you're doing to have a healthier relationship, to have a healthier family lifestyle, to even get some more money, to be more emotionally stable? Like, what is your conversation like? These are the things that you think about when you're thinking, you know what? Am I actually a reflection of the people that are in my life? You are. You are. If you want to change your life, you have to do something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, thinking that you're going to get different results. If you want to stop being insane and you want to do something different, you have to, if you want to get different results, you have to start doing something different. Does it have to be massive changes? No. One small thing every single day will get you to the goal of being a different person. If you want to be and have a better reflection of the people that you have in your life, that you attract in your life, also the people that you mirror as well, start working on yourself. At some point, those conversations, the activities that the people that you're hanging around, their mindset, you're actually going to outgrow them. And it's not because you're better than them. It's because you want something different. You want your life to be better. This includes your spouse. This includes your family, toxic or not. This includes all of your friends. This includes even your coworkers, okay? The people that you're around, specifically that are really close to you. Some people have very close coworkers, which is why I brought them up. Others don't. Doesn't matter. The people that are surrounding you the most, including your spouse, including your partner, how are they showing up? How toxic is she? How toxic is he? How pleasant is she? How pleasant is he? How emotionally stable is he? How crazy is he? How emotionally stable is she? How crazy is she? Like, a lot of things that you need to sit down and just really take a hard look in the mirror. Think about the way that you act, the way that you react, the things that you say, the type of conversations that you have. Where are you at? And if you want to change it, start changing it one day at a time. Definitely let me know how this message has touched you today, because I definitely want to know down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next video.